Go around me or through me to get to my father law, but he and I are one and the same. Now you see what must be done before you can be a universal architect.
Universal justice. Balance scale, divine righteous judgment. Now be the black man time. Fuck if you trust this, you gonna feel the positive vibe. Oh, we gon' bust quick. How do you filthy as lies? Young black people need to learn who you are and understand why you're light skin, brown and dark. And always know where the sun get the heat to stay hot. Stand firm in your swearing, you never will stop. Rock out with your cock out and never drop out. You be the masters of subconscious ultra builder, no doubt. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound.
Sun's in sight, katana swore me my coffin. I fast to meditate upon that ass like we're hard. Assimilate your fate along the brigade.
You cannot go around me or through me to get to my father law, but he and I are one and the same. Now you see what must be done before you can be a universal architect.
Universal justice. Balance scale, divine righteous judgment. Now be the black man time. Fuck if you trust this, you gonna feel the positive vibe. Oh, we gon' bust quick. How do you filthy as lies? Young black people need to learn who you are and understand why you're light skin, brown and dark. And always know where the sun get the heat to stay hot. Stand firm in your swearing, you never will stop. Rock out with your cock out and never drop out. You be the master.
Peace. The gods is back in the building.
Peace, peace.
Let's go, man. Y'all know how we do, man. Peace, 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 peace to all the gods and the earths out there, man, in the universe that's tuning in with the 5% connection, man. Y'all know we appreciate y'all. It's good to be here and good to be seen, man. I will that everybody is in good health and in good sound mind and body, man, to be tuning in with us this evening, man. Y'all know we got another positive episode. We're going to keep coming with this God content. We're going to keep coming, keep teaching, and keep giving the people that's out on social media, man, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, man, all that we have and all within our power, man, so y'all can get this knowledge and y'all can connect with the knowledge and get right, man, and get knowledge yourself, man. So it's the guys. It's your brother, Minister Freedom. I'm in here feeling good, man. I got my man, IC. IC, anything you want to add on?
I want to say peace to everybody. Peace to all the gods. Peace to all the earth, you know. Peace to all the positive people in the universe. You know, welcome back, you know. I feel like it's been forever, you know what I'm saying, since we've been, you know, amongst the people. So I'm anxious to get the show going, you know, get with the treats we got for y'all for the night, you know, and get the show going. You know, so peace to everybody.
Yeah, peace, God. Peace to the God. Yeah, so tonight we got a real dope episode, man. We got some we got some of our younger brothers in here. Not saying that we all ain't young, because God don't have no birth record. We always has been, always will be, man. But we got some brothers that's a little younger in physical degree. I know, you know, our goal here, for anybody who don't know, if this your first time tuning in on the God and Earth Hour podcast, man, is to help the people that's out there watching, that's out there interested in our teachings and our culture and our way of life, connect with those who got it and those in our way of life and help them get it right, man. So we here to be that one of those introductory forces to be able to give you that powerful God content that's right and exact, man. So we look to switch it up. We don't just always have the older guys, you know, we do have the older guys, but we also have some of the younger guys, man. So our topic tonight, what we talking about is how do we reach the youth of 2022, man? All right? How do we connect with these young people in nowadays and now in days and time, man? And one of the ways that I think is best to help get that understanding is to connect with those younger generation of teachers and gods and earths who are in the streets, in the communities, and among their peer group, and can give us some insight into how we add on to our peer group and how do we connect with these youth in today's time. Not saying the older guys don't know. I'm not saying that. I think that the solution is a collective solution.
Perspective.
It's a collective perspective, right? However, I do think that the perspective of those younger guys and these younger earths, man, is key. It's integral in understanding how we can be successful, man. So I want to bring some of these guys up. A couple of them we done had on the show before, man. I think all the guys done been on the show before, man. So I'm going to let the guys go down the line, introduce themselves, and we get the add on going, man. Peace to the gods. First up, man, Great Mind, man. You want to come on up, introduce yourself?
All right, first up. Peace to the guys, peace to all, peace to Earth, and peace to all the human families of the universe. All right. But my name was Law, Great Mind of Law. I'm Wisdom Cipher. I had knowledge since birth, so nothing's really new to me. Well, I can't really say that because everything really new because it hits you every second. And I feel like, growing with this knowledge, it was more of a, it wasn't no, my rites of passage wasn't like, beating it in my head. This is knowledge. Don't say sleep and all like that. Most of that shit was natural. And you feel me? Like I knew not to. I knew the difference from sleep and rest. You feel me? It wasn't that I knew not what to say. And we all got right to say whatever we want to say, But I was consciously aware of the process of being refined, a civilized person. But how it hit me, it hit me different because I feel like I was in the 85 world a lot, and something happened where it was like a glitch in the matrix, and I'm like, I'm not about to commit myself to that way of life. That way of life that I know is other than myself, and that shit hit me hard.
And Great Mind, I don't want to cut your bill, but I do want to let all the guys introduce themselves real quick. And I got a question for you about that, guy. We're gonna go right back into it because I want to let all of y'all go through your history. I just want to let everybody introduce themselves real quick. Is that cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, can you hold that thought, guy? Because I like where you was going, just in terms of how it hit you. Because and I know, like you said, for anybody who may not know the language, you 20 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, peace God, and you grew up in this knowledge, so I think you definitely got a real dope perspective. So God, Shapreme, God, you want to come up too?
Yeah. Peace to the gods and earths. It's your brother, your righteous brother and prophet. Shapreme Allah from Allah True's land, formerly or otherwise known as ATL. Last time I think I was on here, God, it was Supreme Born. So I now go by Savior here, Allah Preem. Shah Preem is my righteous name. I'll go ahead and let you go with that one.
Peace, God.
Peace.
Come on, Knowledge.
Peace. I be Knowledge Sincere. I'm also out here in the Lost True Land, otherwise known as Atlanta. Originally got knowledge in Indiana in 2010. Now I'm out here in Atlanta, building strong. Peace to the gods and earth.
Peace, God.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. Thank you, man. Thank you. So now that we got the introductions out the way, we got all of the guys introduced, we got everybody up on the stage. What I just want to go through, like, in God, I know Great Mind, you was kind of going there, going through there, but in what you know and from what this knowledge itself has gave you, God, what would you say that the young people in this year and this time, what are they looking for? What do they need from a person of God status or high intellect? Like, to those young people that's out there watching and out there that's looking in, what would you tell them? And this could be kind of two parts to the question. Like, not only what do they need, but what do you tell them? Because all of y'all that's on here, y'all all teaching, y'all got students, y'all got people that y'all adding on with. What are you telling them to attract them? What is it that they looking for? And you want to add on to this first before I turn it over to them, or you just want to go and let them add on?
Yeah. Let the young guys have the floor.
So, Great Mind, if you want to come back up, and I know you was kind of starting to go into it. That's why I wanted to come back to it, because you was really in tune with me. What would you say to that, God?
Well, what I say to that is, what the younger generation need most. The younger generation need peace the most, right? And when I mean peace, I don't mean the cliche, hey, peace to the gods. Peace is an actual science. And peace is the science of releasing stress, relaxing the tension that's inside your mind. Stop moving a lot, trying to outsmart life. Because the first nine born, I forget the guy's name, one of them, right? He thought he could outsmart the father. Not, this is not peace. This is your mind moving to outsmart life. You're trying to outsmart the universe when you need to be working in service for the universe because we universal beings. So I'm gonna get into that too. But the father said we don't say assalamu alaikum no more. We say peace. But his child, one of his young guys, came to him, and his mind was everywhere. And I feel like the children today, they mind everywhere, and it what people blame it on? Oh, the younger generation, the younger generation. The younger generation ain't got no peace. They they don't know how to be quiet and understand life and understand God. Because peace means to be quiet. And when you be quiet, you can accept truth for what it is and not what it appear to be. See, all that shit is what it appear to be. The reason the youth look like how it is right now, because it appear to be that they lack peace. But everybody got internal peace inside of them. And as a nation, we need to be building that internal peace for the younger generation. Show them that it's a way to relieve all the ignorance that your mind accumulated, thinking that life cannot be figured out, thinking that there's no way to go through daily life and get through this shit because it's so much your mind moving everywhere instead of being peaceful. If everybody was peace, they will understand God. They understand their power.
Peace, God. I can see that. I see where you at. I can see where you at with that. Shapreem, you wanna add on to that?
Yeah, peace, guy.
Or you just
shit,
just a
we're dealing
question
with
in general?
today. Dealing with today, you're dealing with power, guy. What the youth right now is dealing with some form of power or energy that's not direct. So when I think about it, I think about they need to be rooted in something, and that's where we connect the dots and have them rooted in knowledge. Everybody's got their own truth now. Everybody's conscious to what's reality as far as drawing up and saying we gods and all that. But the real foundation of it is being rooted in something and knowing that our knowledge is drawn up from principalities, is which we live out as supreme mathematics. So with this proof, they need the truth, God. That's how I see it is.
I can see that, God. Peace. Peace to the God. Say they just need the truth. Knowledge sincere. Anything you wanna throw into the mix on that?
Yeah, God, I'm gonna add on the what both of the brothers before me said. You know what I'm saying? Starting with Great Mom. He said a lot of the youth, they need peace, and what that start with, bro, like what me and Minister Freedom was building on, God, is guidance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these young brothers and sisters, God, is lost. They don't really know where to start, what to do. They don't have no examples. So motherfuckers just out here, excuse my language, just trying to figure it out, man. They just trying to figure it out. They just trying to figure out what to do, where to go. It's so many options out here now. God. Look at all these things that's put in front of the faces of the people. You know what I'm saying? It's like really in so many ways is what's presented is what we would say, God, what I would say is in so many ways, the young is presented with so much poison. So it's like, they picking their poison and what they want to do and what they feel is right. And a lot of them is not rooted in, you know, what's truth and what's an actual um, path to follow. You know what I'm saying? So what I actually mean by that is giving the young God the young people out here a path to follow, God, an actual example. You know what I'm saying? If you tell them to go to college, why should you go to college and what should you go to college for? If you're telling them to get a trade, if you're telling them to be financially literate, what to actually do with this money and how to actually build wealth. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot of what's out here, but it's not a lot of hows and whys. You see what I'm saying? It's not a lot of explanations. And I think a lot of people is just out here searching for what actually works or what's actually the best option for them. You see what I'm saying? So when you go to the youth God, um, to me, it's more than just giving them something or better yet, telling them something is actually showing them the right way to go. You see what I'm saying? Actually having examples out here. You know what I mean? How to build a family. You see what I'm saying? How to build wealth righteously. You know what I mean? Um, how to live out this culture righteously, how to do things in the right manner and the right way. Not only speaking something and telling people what to do, but showing them how it's done. So for me, God, I think that the youth really is, need examples, God. You know what I'm saying? Not only people just telling them what to do, but actually showing them how to do it. So that's kind of how I see it.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. Man, I love that. I like where you went with that. I see. Anything you want to add on? Add on to that?
Well, God, taking it to today's mathematics, drawing up this power, and the way I see that is the individual's ability. You know, power is your ability to do whatever it is you want to do, because all of us have something that we're able to do. All of us got a talent. All of us got a power. All of us got something that's special, designed just for us. And that's your power. That's your ability. And a story comes to mind, but not a story, because everybody know what it is. I'm about to talk about in regards to the story of Cain and Abel. Abel represents ability. You understand what I'm saying? And Cain represents, not being able. And that's why Cain killed Abel, because he wasn't what? He wasn't able. He didn't have that ability. He wasn't an individual that was steadily searching for the power, searching for the truth. He was mentally lazy. He went about things in a short type of way to get around putting in work. When Abel was exerting his power, he was tilling the fields. He was reaping healthy harvests because he was able. He was exercising his power. And Cain became jealous of him, and he killed him, which was really what? He killed that which he didn't have in his own self. He was killing a part of himself. You know what I'm saying? He knew that he wasn't able, and he killed Abel. And Cain is what? Cain is a crutch. You need a Cain to help you walk when you can't walk straight, when you're not upright on your own. And that's what he represented. He wasn't upright on his own. He didn't have the power. Where Abel was exerting his ability, and that's what power is, exerting your ability. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do whatever it is that you put your mind to, because you got the power.
Ooh.
Peace.
Peace, God. Man, that was a cold ass understanding, God. I never thought of it that way. And I think, the big part of it, all I was thinking when you were saying is just being our brother's keeper. And I think that's what we need. I think we have to, as young people, as young individuals that's in this knowledge, we have to go back to the task of pulling our younger brothers' coats. It's not too many brothers pulling their younger brothers and they pulling their brother's coat. I'm original author. I'm gonna get to your question here in a second, but I think as brothers, when we take the time to go become brothers to the brotherless and be men enough to go after the individuals who have no brothers, because that's what this was for me in coming into knowledge, God. I didn't have a brotherhood. I hadn't went through a rite of passage. Besides for, the closest thing I would say is probably like sports, like in high school and somewhat of a rite of passage that take you through. But because it was that rite of passage ain't necessarily built in righteousness and built in something that's everlasting, then those bonds typically don't last outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Outside of those spaces. But nevertheless,
You want the bonds with those people?
the bonds with those people aren't as enduring. I would
Well,
say.
well, yeah. However, in at the same time, it's not so much the bonds with the people in regards to a rites of passage as it is the lessons learned
Peace,
while
God.
you're amongst those individuals.
Peace, God. But
Because in the whole world of sports, one thing that you have to learn and one thing that's very important for all of the youth, and that's teamwork.
no, ain't no question. No, and I'm not questioning that. It's
Yeah.
just that the brothers that I gained through knowledge was on a different level.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
understand what I'm saying?
No question.
It was like through sports and shit, the brotherhood was like, okay, the hierarchy was based on skill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
and you see brotherhoods form around positions and skill groups, and you know what I'm saying, offense, defense, the whole culture within the culture. You understand what I'm saying? As well as we was all looking to coach. Versus when you come into the knowledge, it's like brothers. Everybody was one. You understand what I'm saying? And that you only gain interest into the brotherhood through going through what they went through, which was coming into the knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
I say that to say, God, that the task of pulling these young brothers coats, man, going out in these communities, sharing the brotherhood, sharing the knowledge, and sharing some of the things that we may have gained in the knowledge, man, to really be that one that does that. When I say pull somebody coat, meaning talk to them, have a conversation to them, pull them to the side. So with that, man, what I was going to ask the next question, I did want to go through a few questions on here, and then I had a question for the panel. And then I see if you had any questions, you more than welcome to drop them. So the God said Cain was using that magnetic power. Is that what you were saying, God? I think that one for you, I see.
You say Cain was using that magnetic power?
Is that what you are saying?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, no. Because I would see magnetic as that. You know what I'm saying, which was, pulling that towards you. It's more the process of manifesting. Where I would think that Cain was dealing with more of a repelling. Because his harvest wasn't gathering no fruit. You know what I'm saying, based on the lack of his own action. So, in regards to Cain dealing with magnetism, I would say that would be more like Abel. That's the power. You know what I'm saying? The power of attraction.
I don't know what I did. But yeah.
But however, if you got another, a way to flip that, in regards to Cain dealing with the magnetic, I would like to hear that.
Well, what I was about to go through was the next question. And guys, did anybody on the panel want to add anything y'all wanted to add on to that before I go to the next? Do I go to the next question?
Yeah, God. As far as that question, I think RC hit it on the head. He would be dealing with unlike attraction, unlike repel. So his A-like, he repelled. He became dissatisfied. So it could be that was ultimately dissatisfaction within himself. Like what you see in yourself is ultimately what you projecting on it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So that was a form of his self-hate.
Peace, God. I could see that. So
Peace.
the next question that I was going to throw out there for y'all and that we had for the panel was, what all of y'all know 120 lessons. What degrees do you use when you going out to teach? What's your go-to lesson in your lessons and in your toolbox in terms of teaching the youth, man? If anybody wanna take that question first.
We can start at the foundation, Lord.
Now, for those that don't know, please go into detail, God, because everybody might not know what you mean when you say the foundation.
Oh yeah, I was gonna elaborate, God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I say the foundation as in the 1 through 10. Who is the original man? I say that because you have several, let's just say, teachable moments. You know what I mean? And when you started about, when saying the original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, father of civilization, God of the universe. You're dealing with you can break down what the maker is, and we could start with you could take it as far as the science of the clock, or you could go as simple as just making something out of everything you touch. and then ultimately owning what you have brought into an existence. You know what I mean? Then making sure that what you put out into the universe rises to the top, or you use it to the best of your capability. Bringing the best qualities out of yourself, and then fathering it is fattening it with ideas and thoughts that positively add on to what you have brought into creation. This is from thought all the way down to a lesson. And I'm just going through it real quick because I definitely want to let everybody else build on it. But then that's where you go through the God of the universe, which goes back into growth, order, and development. You have your good orderly direction. So once you know that you're Asiatic, that you're original, you can draw it all the way up until you grow, order, and develop the mind that rotates the universe. As simple as that.
Peace, God.
Peace to the God.
I can see that. Now, sincere, what's your go-to ammunition, man?
My go-to God is what's the meaning of civilization? That's the 17th degree in the 1 through 40, or as we would say, the knowledge God degree in the free cycles. One having knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, and refinement is not a savage in the pursuit of happiness. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why this is my go-to degree, God, is because, more importantly to me, it's more important to clean yourself up and refine yourself through the culture, God. You know what I'm saying? Coming into this. You know what I mean? And as the law said, God, a 5%er is one who was civilized. You see what I'm saying? So we can be distinguished amongst the crowd, God. You could tell who was a 5%er amongst the crowd, God, because we stand out, because we the civilized people. We the ones always teaching the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of this culture. You know what I'm saying? And we refine, and we is not savages in the pursuit of happiness. So what I go to, God, my go-to degree is the knowledge God degree in the free ciphers, and it's also the knowledge degree in the 1 through 14, which talks about keeping your word as bond. You see what I'm saying? Because like as the God said, who was the original man? When you ask that question, who is the original man, you also got to answer the question as, what is man? Man is one who is accountable and responsible. And you see that, when a man is civilized and when a man can keep his word. You see, so those are the two lessons. I know you said which lesson, which one lesson, but it's usually,
oh no, that's
for me,
cool.
It's have you not heard that your word should be bond regardless of whom or what? Yes, my word is bond, and bond is life, and I should give my life before my word should fail. And what is the meaning of civilization? One having knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, and refinement is not a savage in the pursuit of happiness. I think those is two of the most important degrees in 120, because those are cultural tenets, right? That we teach, that we stand upon. You see what I'm saying? If you can't keep your word as bond and you act uncivilized, God, you're not one of us. I don't care if you say whatever else you say, you speaking mathematics, you saying this, that, and the third. If you uncivilized and you can't keep your word, you're not the 5%. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's very imperative and very important to teach those two degrees. So that's really my stuff. And with that, God, I'm gonna say peace.
Peace, God. I see. You wanna go? Allah, you ready? What you wanna add on to that? What's your go-to? Because you got 120, right?
Indeed.
Okay, God. What's your go-to? What's the degrees you go to in the toolbox when you out here teaching them?
Well, first thing first, the first degree is the most important degree in our lesson, all right? But anytime you dealing with teaching somebody right then and there, you're supposed to be dealing with today's degree. And today's degree is how much land and how much water. Said 57,255,000 square miles of land. And it's 139,685,000 square miles of water. And what is land? Land is the earth. And the earth is not just this planet. The earth is every the property of the element earth is every physical manifestation of matter. So the earth is the manifestation of any physical creation. So the sun, physical body, all the planet, physical body, that is made out of earth. You feel me? Anything you can put in matter is earth, the element earth. So first thing first, earth shows you to take it as what it appear to be. You feel me? But we know that it could appear to be whatever. From matter tell you it could appear to be whatever. You feel me? The sun in the sky in daytime is blue outside, even though in space is nothing but black. So this is an illusion. This is matter is an illusion of what it appear to be. And the water is the what? The element of life. This will manifest. This is what life grows from. The water, when the water is drawn up, and it's drawn up is the drawn up of your knowledge itself. Because the first degree, when you when you come into this nation and you draw up your knowledge, you're supposed to work on the first degree, which is who is the original man. This goes from man, woman, and child. So if original man, who's the original woman? Who's the original child? Because God is not a bachelor. God is was never by himself. God always had a universal family. He designed it to be a universal family. So God is they say God is the triad. Say good orderly directions. That's an understanding. God is the highest understanding in life. Man, woman, and child. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. These are understandings.
I can see that. I can see that, guy. I'm with you on that. That God is definitely a supreme understanding. So, for me, God, just to add on with you, man, and my go-to, man, when I'm out here communicating with people and just teaching, man, I'm going to deal with, I even though I agree with everybody, I wouldn't say that I don't think this is a question with a particular wrong or right answer. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that every situation, every time you teaching somebody, you dealing with a different set of circumstances. So each individual can need or deal with a different thing. However, for me, most times right off the bat, I want to deal with the 14th to 15th to 16th degree and the 1 through 40. You know what I'm saying? Who is the 85%? Who is the 10%? And who is the 5% in this poor part of the planet Earth? You know, and for me, I think that's just the understanding and the process of defining oneself. Of me introducing myself to an individual and saying, hey, here I am what they call a 5%er. I am a 5%er in this poor part of the planet Earth. Why? Because I'm not an 85%er. And I do not agree to the teachings of the 10%. This is who the 10% is, and this is why I'm not rolling with them. Because I'm a 5%er. Because I'm righteous. Because, you know, I know who the true and living God is and teach that the almighty true and living God is the supreme being, black man in Asia. And because I teach freedom, justice, and equality, I'm not a 10%er. And the 10% is the rich slave makers of the poor who teach the poor lies so that they believe the almighty true and living God is a spook and cannot be seen by the physical eye. So we not one of them, otherwise known as bloodsuckers of the poor. I do not agree with the bloodsuckers. We against the bloodsuckers. This is what I'm telling the individual upon my induction. Hey, man, you do know that it is a 10%. That the 10% is those who here to mislead the people and bloodsuck the people. So, you know, that's why I will go with that. Between those 3 degrees, you know what I'm saying? I see. Anything you add on to that?
Well, you know, first and foremost, what I would say is that there's no particular degrees that I have as go-to degrees, you know, because it depends on the individual that I'm dealing with, you know, how old they are, you know, where we're at, you know, what we're particularly talking about. However, to add on with every one of the degrees that you all mentioned, I would say that 1 or 2 of the degrees that I have found myself discussing majority of the times when it comes to teaching, especially the young or whatnot, would be the born degree in knowledge, a cipher degree in the student enrollment. You know, just and dealing with that whole science, you know, of Christianity and the birth of it or whatnot. You know, and outside of that, just dealing with Christianity as a whole. You know, and just coming out of the Bible or whatnot. You know, and sometimes that right there will take you into the knowledge degree in the 1 through 40. You know, and that right there is another thing that I will find myself using as a go-to degree with the nonce degree in the 1 through 40, because you know time is always a thing that you can bring into you can snap an individual's consciousness with the idea of time. You know, dealing with the Gregorian calendar and the fact that it's based on the life of Jesus Christ or whatnot. You know, so that's something that can always spark an atom. You know, but you know I don't have a particular degree. You know, but I use several degrees. But all of the degrees that was mentioned are common degrees that will be used and mentioned.
Peace, God.
Peace.
I can definitely see that, man. So we got a few questions. I want to jump up to the questions for you, but really quick, man. I want to go into. We got a clip for the night, and then we got some music for the night. So I want to rock into that real quick, so we can get out. We can go and get everything on the people. So let me get this up real quick, and two, because it was only really one question. KV the God on YouTube. He said, was the God saying that God is like a trinity, like the man, woman, and child, holy trinity type of thing? I mean, I'll let the God add on. I don't think really that's where he was going per se. I think the God was more so dealing with like knowledge, wisdom, understanding type of thing. But great mind, if you want to add on to that, you can, God. If you can, just strive to kind of keep it brief.
It is a trinity, and because trinity just means try me 3, and they taking the trinity out of the unity of 3. So the Holy Trinity is a representation of 3 being a perfect unity of itself. So 3 is the highest understanding. Without you could have knowledge and wisdom, but if you ain't got no understanding, it ain't no point for your knowledge and wisdom. You feel me? So the Holy Trinity is the foundation of the black man, woman, and child. God and his family, his universal family.
Anything you want to add on with the God, or?
Oh yeah, no, let the gods go.
Okay. So that I think the God was just answering. Let the God. So that's the answer. How the God was coming with the question. And
was it a question? Was it a question for me?
Well, it was the question was asked to the God, a great mind. That great mind was just kind of answering the question. Oh, okay. And God, I see where you going, and I can see where you at just in terms of the family. What I will say is, God, know that there was a time where God existed, and the gods existed without women or children, in a sense. You know, in particular when we talking about God, whom we know as Allah that gave life to this nation. You know what I'm saying? That there was a time where there was just the gods and the firstborns, and there wasn't any earths. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had babies. So it wasn't really no families yet. You know what I'm saying? So just something to draw up though, God. Because I know where you're going. And I do agree with you in the sense that man becomes his fullest self once he has a family. You feel what I'm saying? Like I think that man, that we become, in essence, we really become Allah when we have our own children. When we have a woman. When we have responsibilities, when we have mastered those levels of life. I agree with you that that's that God. But, you know, just something to consider, right? It's just something to add on and something to draw up, you know what I'm saying, in your own good time. Because I want to go into the music. I see anything you want to say about that?
I'm looking forward to the music.
Yeah, I don't got too much. I got a joint that I always liked on the God channel on our good brother in a law school in Mecca page, man. I wanted to drop the joint from the God's joint. This is a joint I always like. It'd be funny.
Your brother Eddie from the Dean Show, and I have some amazing news for you. We just made it down.
The Muslims, it's funny because you have Orthodox Muslims.
There are more ways to PayPal.
Orthodox Muslims.
There are more ways for me to break up purchases with Pay in 4.
Muslim teachings. You have Orthodox Muslim masjids who are running ads on social media and they retargeted the 5%. Like they put, yeah, God, it's a whole science. It's some shit. I've been wanting to build with you about that. It's some shit. We'll build about it. I ain't gonna go into it now. But that's why you will see that ad. Out of all the ads YouTube show you, they show specific people ads based off of what you watching. What you interested in. So, but it's a whole nother bill. We'll go into it. So, yo, God, this is a track I always thought was such a banger and really, really dope, man. You can find this track on the Law School and Mecca page, man. The God Golden, the format. So this is a real jewel, man. I've been wanting to share and drop on our channel, man. I know we doing music that's like, the God content and the guys that's doing great shit and making music, man. So I definitely want to add this one on. For everybody that's tuning in with us, man, if you rocking with us on Instagram, y'all make sure y'all drop some likes, drop some fire, man. Let us know what you think about the track in the comments. And we gonna keep on rocking, man. Peace to the God.
Peace. Peace, God. Peace, God. These horses been stable. Hey, yo, I'm tired of the sissy rap. I remember when the hallways was pissy rap. Empty vibes in the elevator. Guards on the corner trying to elevate you. If we don't do it, who gon' educate us? Nobody gon' reparate us. First chance they get, they wanna separate us. Divide and conquer was a tool of Yakub. Separate the genes, kill the old, save the new. I question y'all moves like Clue's logo. A bunch of dick riders ready to go pogo. I might as well flood the block, no Pablo. This is God flow, remarkable. I'm always living healthy, burning artichoke. Like when I make love to my queen, it's an art to choke. I spark the dope, then pass it to my right hand. Dealing in equality, formulating the right plan. Before I rest, I put my glasses on the nightstand and tell myself a mantra. The game I'ma conquer, shock the world like Blanca, then restore the honor. Cause this is hip hop, this is culture, this is karma. What goes around comes around, Hakuna Matata. But I remain cool when puking this lava. Hot words, I plot verbs, this is action. Similes and metaphors loaded in the ratchet. My tongue's a gun, my lyrics is the bullet. My mind's a clip, load the ammo, then I pull it. You miss every shot you don't take. You see a lane and take it, nah, don't wait. You see others succeed, nah, don't hate. Go fulfill your destiny, become one with fate. Magician, my words put images in heads. I'm different, true and living out here, raising the dead on a mission. Collecting crumbs, turning into bread till I'm beefing about the taxes, litigation with the feds. You want the format? You want the formula? I see things you can't see through your cornea. My mind's clean and I rhyme supreme. Good vibes only cause my intuition is keen. I said my mind's clean and I rhyme supreme. Good vibes only cause my intuition is keen. Peace, God. Peace, God.
That was fire.
I like to think, nigga.
Fire.
Peace. Yeah, I like that. Man, it was nice.
Fire.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was fire.
That's God Golden, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah, the God hard. Man.
Fire.
Peace to the God. Peace to the God.
Yeah, God, what y'all think about that, man?
I fucks with it.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, the God came with it. That was nice.
That was it.
That was definitely some fun.
We need more. We need more of that. We need more of that, God.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
well, it's a lot of guys that's putting the flames out.
Oh yeah.
We've
got
been
some fire.
playing it.
We've been banging it. We got some bangers.
Yeah, we've been putting the flame out there, man. I've been meaning to. I want to play another one for you, man. I know the guy wants the guy keep making his joints, man. He was coming with it too. I like his. We played your man, Knowledge and Sincere. We done played God Real and Supreme King too.
Oh, word, that's peace. Yeah. Both. I gotta introduce them brothers, man.
Yeah.
Put
them two together.
Why don't you want to put some of that on?
What?
I like to hit both of their tracks.
Who?
God Real.
God Real.
And the God.
Oh.
Yeah, put on God. Yeah, and Supreme King, God.
Yeah.
You know, some exposure.
Oh, I can't. I'll put the God joint on.
I gotta remember that name.
You ain't really. Remember we said.
Supreme
Remember
King.
we was both saying the God needed some more work. Some more work on his joint.
Which one?
He was saying Supreme King.
Yeah, right. That's why I was striving to link him with y'all, God. He must, but he came a long way though, God. Like, you know, I met that brother in college, man.
Well, no, it wasn't that the God wasn't sweet. The God was definitely sweet. He was dope. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that
I must
at
be
all.
thinking about a different brother.
What you got? Which one you talking about? Which track you talking about, God?
I'm thinking about the God out of Canada.
Oh, I Power. You talking about I Power? Yeah, you talking about Raz Fresco?
Right.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh hell yeah, the God sweet.
Yeah, the God, Raz Fresco always come through.
Yeah, the God be coming through.
So I want to
I'm striving to find the God track.
Yeah, I want to hear him now.
Oh, who? Which one?
The young guys that you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Man, I had to find that. I had to go through the whole the name to find the God.
So let's roll some of that God real.
Yeah, that's what track I'm striving to find. Hold on 1 second.
Put on. You got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, or you just got the free transportation?
Send it to me.
Yeah, we on that free transportation.
Yeah, hold on. You gotta listen to this one though, God. It's called knowledge, wisdom, understanding. This shit hard.
Text it to me.
I'm getting it right now, God. Give me like 2 seconds.
In the meantime, in between time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and we do got a clip. I do got a clip I want to play, man, that I want to share with the viewing audience, and then we can roll that out. And then once you get that going, I can roll that out.
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
All right.
It's on Apple Music though. I don't know if you can play that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can put it together real quick.
You can just play the all free transportation.
Yeah, I got
Whatever
you.
you do, however it works.
I want to play this clip though. I do. I got to get this clip out. I want to get this clip out to the viewing audience. You know, I mean, God, because it ain't just about us just talking. It's about us putting it out there for the people to get it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we be looking to, you know, add on, as well as, you know, come not only coming with our own perspective and add on, but bringing the layers with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing for us to bring it, but to bring it to help people get it from the horse's mouth and to get it from us. You know what I mean? I want to make it like it's just a us thing, you know. So y'all, I'm sure, you know, everybody here, y'all all seen the God seen this one, but I want to add this one on, man. That's why I was doing that to me. Ouch. That's heavy.
Peace. Peace.
This a clip.
Une organisation parmi les plus.
Hold on. This a clip, man, of some younger gods, man, way back in the day. Some of our older brothers, man, and just some gods in general. But I just thought it was such a great clip of how these young guys interacted with these people that was interviewing, you know, and how they was coming with it. Like just they whole energy, they whole build with it was just powerful to me, you know. So I wanted to share this clip, man, for anybody who never seen it. I know it's an older clip, but it was all the way with it. So peace.
Crainte et les plus secrètes de Harlem, les 5%.
Peace. And as you see the children greet the world in peace, and they are the future generations saying peace. This is the work of the sons of Allah. This is the work that come out through the truth that add on life to generation here to come and here to be always in life. These are our foundation. We are here to save the children of the world. The parents in the very near future, when they see themselves not fit to educate and qualify their children, will come and recommend them to be a 5%er, and the children got to do their job to teach the parents to be civilized people, because the world is uncivilized, and these are our works, our children, and all come in the name of Allah, with the Supreme being named. That God bring about a different change that the world been seeing misery of, that live in love, peace, and happiness, with the knowledge of each man upon this planet Earth that he is God, and the original black man is God, the founder of all men upon the planet Earth. We the 5% here, we represent ourselves as God through our true knowledge as God. All wise people who can teach civilization to all the human families, which is all generation upon this planet Earth, from seas to come, from seas to go, if they will to die. We the 5%ers here to give out life to the world of people who want to live, and people who want to die, let them die. We are people with culture. I'm gonna tell you that. We are people with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture. We got the power to build over the planet Earth because we are the youth. We got the equality because we deal equal with our power. We got God seeker, we got God in our mind. We build with God knowledge because we got God in our mind. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, assalamu alaikum. If you're a Muslim,
Peace.
Peace.
Peace, God. Yeah, that was super good. Got to drop that on the Power Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Oh yeah, that's
was
always
vintage.
a classic, man. Yeah, I like how the guys just came with it. I mean, he is like, you know, a lot of times, and even what I always got, G, is that when we out here teaching and we interacting with people, God, and that's one thing I got from you and Bahu, man. It ain't necessarily about like necessarily going straight into it, or just saying that, oh, yo, these are the lessons, or this is what I'm talking about, but just going into it and just building about it. Not, yo, I'm this, and, you know, I mean, it like motherfucker skipped the formalities. You know what I'm saying? And just went straight into it all the way raw, and then where we know and we listening from the outside looking in like, yo, the guy coming with it. He coming out of this, or he quoting this, or he quoting that, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? He just went right into it, God. Any of y'all want to add on to that? Any thoughts, anything? I see.
Yo, I mean, the God really just looking at it just brought back memories, and, you know, just thinking about how I remember getting it, you know, in regards to, like you said, just like real raw and uncut, straight, fresh, hot off the press, you know, and the God, you know, he had that historical mystique that you know about the gods, when the gods was, you know, stern with their knowledge, you know, and you know, he looked like he was one of the gods that, you know, you wasn't coming out the house if you didn't know your lessons. If he was in your neighborhood, right? You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's the feeling that it brought back to me. You know what I'm saying? When I saw the guy, you know what I'm saying? Him having the youth around him, him having, you know, the young guys around him. You know, he instilling that. You know what I'm saying, into them, and that's, you know, that's producing healthy, strong, and good breeders. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I love seeing it. You know, it just represent, you know, a certain strength, you know, of manhood. And we was talking about rites of passage. That's what that was, and that's what he was representing. That was the rites of passage that them young boys was going through. You know, and that's what we need more of. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know, to me, you know, that's what a law school and all of the different street academies all over the countries, that's what they represent. You know, that's what they, you know, are doing and are supposed to be doing. You know?
No, I agree with you on that, God.
Yep.
You like 2 L's.
Word is bond.
Peace, God. I wanted to add on.
Come on.
Yeah, God. So in that clip, he stated that this was about the youth. You know what I mean? And that's what we building on today, how to attract the youth. See, the 5%, God, we've been around 50 plus years, so we have older guys. But at one point in time, God, this was nothing but young brothers, from anywhere from 9 to 17. You know what I'm saying? And up until and this was in 63, 64, and even up until 2022, God, that's what this is about. You know what I'm saying? It's about the young. You see what I'm saying? Because what we teach in this culture, God, in this nation, is that the youth is the future, God. Like the young brother that's Wisdom Ass Cypher, which is 20 years old, for the ones who don't know. These are the people who's going to define the future. You know what I'm saying? That's why Allah was telling us to get a trade, to get a skill, to get an education. That's what this culture does. It turns boys into men. So as you seen in that video clip, God, that was a young brother. I don't know how old he was, but he was speaking as a young man, and he had brothers younger than him around. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this culture is about, and that's what we do, God. Our whole purpose, God, is to get the young. You know what I'm saying? And to teach the young boys and the young girls, the young men and the young women, to be men and women. You see what I'm saying? Through our principalities, which what we know as supreme mathematics, supreme alphabets. So what that video shows me, God, is just what this culture is all about, which is the youth. With that, God, I'm going to say peace.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. I like that. I agree with you on that, God. Word is bond.
Yeah, peace to the God.
You hit it on the head with that one. Peace, God. So yeah, man. With that, God, I got this track up for you. Nala Sincere. We got a request. The guys threw a request in for the God. Oh, I will. The God is watching. We got to show him some love, man. The guys threw the good request in for him, so I want to get this up. The God real. Free transportation. That other one I couldn't get up, God. I had to sign up for. I don't got my Apple Music credentials in my computer and shit. I gotta do all that. So I'm gonna just rock this one. I know y'all was saying y'all love to hear the God and hear our brother God real, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Let the God know what y'all think in the comments. Let the guys know if it's hot, if it's fire, which we know it is. Y'all let us know, man. Y'all let the God know what y'all think, and we gonna keep it rolling, man. Peace to the God.
Peace.
Where we got the fucking sauce, boy.
Thank you, JC.
Yeah, shit, first thing first, owner and the maker. I'ma ride around the wilderness, Billy Ben taking. Yeah, they all trying to figure where I'ma take it. Just know where I'm going, yeah, it come with free transportation. I pay bill, add 3 shirts, 6 a link. You do the knowledge, everybody wanna kill a king. I speak in mathematics, trying to figure out what it mean. That young guy back, 20 racks in a pair of shades. Shift, Porsche Panamera, VVS, wrist hit, 26 carats. If I wanna talk to God, I look in the mirror. I bought all this fear of God, man, I hardly wear it. Make sure you have that master cipher by the deadline. Young guy, he like the ball like he Sam God. Doing service in a wide body red eye. Young 7 in the 6, he hold his head high. You wanna make a mean
Where we got the fucking sauce, boy.
Thank you.
We get the God rolling, man. Damn. All right, I don't know what's going on with us over here, man. We having a few difficulties, so we just gonna keep the show rolling. Let me see if it play now. I guess we got too much rolling. All right. We're gonna try to run it back. Peace, God. Now, sincere to guys. Everybody still here? What's happening?
Yeah, peace,
to the
peace,
gods.
Peace.
So yo, God, just to keep it on the up and up and keep it on the road, man. I definitely was looking forward. I love that God track, man. That joint going hard.
Yeah, I
our
like
internet
that.
connection over here acting weird. So while I try to work on this, we're gonna keep it rolling, man. So guys, anything that y'all want to add on to the subject, man, because we getting towards the close of our podcast tonight, man. And, you know, we talking about just reaching the youth. I know we went through, you know, lessons. We went through how we see it. We went through the history. So we want to know what I want to say is, what would y'all say to those individuals that's out there seeking the knowledge and that's right on that edge where they found the podcast, they found the connection, they interested in the gods and the earth, man, and they looking to make that leap so that they can get in tune and get with the knowledge, man, or they looking for the gods where they at in their location and in their city. What would you say to them that's watching this right now? Shapreem, you been starting it off. What would you say, God?
Yeah, God. You know, I think all the guys hit on the head throughout this whole podcast about meeting whoever you teaching on, they level of understanding. So my best thing would say is find a true and living God. You know what I'm saying? Because we all became truth lovers through this culture. So in living this out, you know, you find a true and living God to walk and talk with. That's where you find a brother, and then you know, from that brother you get introduced to the brotherhood. So that's my main thing, is definitely finding somebody you can walk and talk with, and find some type of ground, or some type of root. You know what I mean? Just to get the fruit from it. You know what I mean? To get the real understanding, and somebody that can bring it down to your level from the heavenly plane. And with that, I say peace.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. Peace, God. Knowledge sincere. Anything you want to add on to that?
Yeah, God. Just to answer your question, anybody that's inquiring about the 5% Nation, you know, the best thing to do is, if you want a 5% connection, the beautiful thing about this, God, is that you will get linked with somebody in your area who can teach you this culture. You see what I'm saying? So the reality of it is to reach out. You know what I'm saying? Because our duty is to teach. You see, so we never gonna hesitate to teach somebody about this culture, you know, so don't hesitate to learn about this culture. You know what I'm saying? Take the initiative to actually want to learn, and somebody will teach you, God. You know what I mean? Like the God said, you know, find your brother and you'll find the brotherhood. And within this brotherhood, God, is knowledge yourself. You ain't gonna do nothing but learn about yourself. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to teach you about no other man or have you worshiping anything about outside of yourself. It's all about you. So if you interested in the 5% Nation, and you connected to the 5% connection, the whole purpose of this platform is to connect you with the gods. So reach out, you know what I'm saying, so you can be connected to us. And you know, with that, God, I'm gonna say peace.
Peace, God.
Peace, God.
Man, anybody else want to? I see you want to add on to that one.
What was the question?
Just in terms of what would you say to those young brothers and young sisters that's out there watching us on that edge, that's, you know, looking to make that step into the knowledge? What advice would you give them?
I would say stay on the path of knowledge, and know that once you walk out your door on the path of knowledge, you never return. You know, it's a journey that you're gonna be on forever. You know, because we as individuals, we're infinite. And once you go off into the path of knowledge yourself, you're going to be searching forever. However, the ultimate reality of it all is that you're God. You know, the black man is God. That's what we're dealing with. That's the ultimate reality. But you'll be showing and proving that and manifesting that to yourself forever. You know, because we're showing and proving that we're infinite beings. You know, we steadily unfolding, we steadily manifesting. You know, however, the first spark is to desire knowledge, want knowledge, have a thirst for knowledge, understand that it is important to be able to, not be able to, but to want to educate yourself. You know, and once you get to the point to where you're searching for knowledge, and you know you look for knowledge yourself, and you're not looking for, you're not trying to go to school or whatnot to go and do it. Not saying don't go to school, but just saying that it's not something that you realize that it's something that you're not going to get out of the school books. You know that you're not doing this for any kudos. There's no kudos for this. You're doing this for the benefit of yourself.
Right.
To elevate yourself, to educate yourself, so you can grow and develop, to be a healthy individual and a productive individual to society. You know what I'm saying? And to yourself and your family.
Word. Man,
You know.
peace to the God.
Peace.
Peace, God. Peace to the gods. Gods, I thank y'all, man. It's been an absolute dope, super pleasure, man. Having y'all guys on here, man, to add on, man, for us to go through these different sciences, man, so we can come up with these solutions, man, to keep adding on, to keep building. So, with that, man, we about to get on up out of here, man. Y'all know we the God and Earth Hour, and we just getting over that hour mark, man. And I want to make sure everybody can get in here and get some rest, get to work tomorrow, man, and keep adding on and getting it in.
Be productive.
Guys, any closing statements, man? Anything anybody want to add on before we get up out of here?
I want to say be productive. Make sure everybody be productive in your days tomorrow. Be productive and be positive. And remember, always be mindful of that inner voice in your head. Make sure that inner voice in your head is always positive, upbeat, and speaking life, into you, so that you can manifest that into your reality. Because that's an important thing, that inner voice, conversation that you have in your own head that can't nobody hear but you. Make sure it's positive.
Peace, God.
Peace.
God, sincere.
Peace. So yeah, just a closing off statement, man. Like the guy said, that inner voice, make sure that it's always positive. The understanding of that is that you speak positivity to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That inner voice becomes positive when you actually put positive thoughts in your head. You see what I'm saying? So always uplift yourself, always praise yourself for the big accomplishments and the small accomplishments, because you want to keep motivating yourself to get to that goal. In this culture, we teach to go from knowledge to form, which is to complete a thought. You see what I'm saying? So if you have a plan or you have a goal and you create a plan, you want to walk all 9 steps to get to that plan. You want to actually complete that goal. So in order to do that, you have to constantly motivate yourself, constantly uplift yourself, and constantly praise yourself to actually get there. You see what I'm saying? So that in order to have that positive voice in your mind, you have to put positive thoughts in your mind, so you can actually uplift yourself and praise yourself. So with that, God, I'm gonna just say peace.
Peace, God.
Peace, God.
Peace to the God. Any of the guys on the panel, man, want to add anything else in closing?
Yeah, peace, God. Peace, God. You already know. Just going back with today's mathematics, everybody remain powerful. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So, keep on showing and proving, and bring out the best qualities in self is the main thing that we always go back to. Remain civilized and keep teaching the youth. So with that, I say peace.
Peace, God.
Great mind. Anything you want to throw out there before we split?
Yeah, I just want to say, many shall come, few shall be chosen. The ones who are chosen have chosen this for themselves. So on your path and your journey, just choose what's valuable. All right. Everything the guys present is valuable. If it's healthy for your life, you feel me? Choose that which is right.
Peace, God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Peace to the God. Man, so with that, man, y'all know how we do, man. It's always a pleasure and a dope experience, man, here on the God and Earth Hour. If you missed the whole stream, man, then make sure that you tap in with us, man, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, man, and Facebook Podcasts, and anywhere else that you can watch streaming podcasts, as well as check out the replay on Facebook and YouTube, man. We're going to keep getting it in. We're going to keep building. We're going to keep adding on. Make sure that y'all tap in with us Friday, man, for the Friday Night Cypher. We're going to have some more great guys on here, man, and keep this